Representing the 24 to 25 foot class in the center console category, the Seafox 249 Avenger has an overall length of 24 feet 4 inches, a beam of 8 feet 6 inches, and a max horsepower rating of 300. Designed for offshore fishing with a family, she has a draft of 14 inches, a dead rise of 19 degrees, a dry weight of 3,700 pounds, and a fuel capacity of 115 gallons. Now, let's hear more from our hosts, Dave East and Rick Riles.
Now we're going to take a look at the Seafox 249 Avenger. And don't let that aggressive name fool you, Rick. This is not a hardcore boat. I know you're always looking for your hardcore fishing boats, but this boat is all about maximum fun, cruising, having a good time on the water.
Well, you know, we hear the term weekend warrior. You know, the guy that just fishes on Saturday or fishes on Saturday, takes his family out skiing or pulling the tube on Sunday. And this boat's designed for them. She's still in my sweet spot. You know how I am about 23 to 25 foot center consoles. And yet you can put a lot more people on it and put it on it comfortably on this boat than you can most 24 footers.
Let's look at some of the features they incorporated into this Avenger to make it a family boat, starting right here, one of the main focal points of the boat up here at the bow. Have a seat, I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Oh man, are you kidding me? For a 24 foot boat, there is a lot of room to relax up here.
But if we're doing a slow cruise, this is where everyone's gonna come. This is where I'm gonna come. If we beach the boat, this is where you're gonna sit. You're gonna have use of the table. If you put the sun pad here and somebody wants to catch some rays, this is where they're gonna come. So what they've done, they've accommodated a lot of people up here. You can face forward, you can face backward. The backrest is removable. There's even a little built-in cooler right here. So if we're up here, we want a cold beverage, we don't have to go anywhere. It's right here.
Look above your head. We're completely in the shade back here.
This is actually a hard top off of their larger center console, but they put it on the smaller boat to give it a lot more shade. Let's just say you do want to catch some rays, you still have enough room to do it.
Well thought out, storage underneath. This was a well laid out bow section.
Well, it doesn't stop there. Step back here, let me show you what I'm talking about when I said it's not really a true center console.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean about this not being a center console.
Well, what they've done is they've connected it to that side of the boat for several reasons. Gives you a lot more room on the outside to work with, plus you have a lot more room on the inside to work with. You've got a lot of room down there, you've got a head, you've got a sink, but you've even got a little berth. This would be a great place for kids to be able to get out of the weather. Maybe it's hot part of the day, they're getting kind of tired. They can go down there, get a relief from the sun. If you hit some bad weather, that's another place they can seek refuge.
Stick them in there, but just think, they put a seat here. Think of all the great advice I could give you if you were running the boat offshore if I was sitting right here.
Well, the reason they put that there is you've got a ski pole in the back. So if we're pulling a water toy, you have to have somebody facing backwards. It's a lot easier to sit and face backwards than it is to turn around or lean against the seat, you know, in the wrong direction.
Well, what if your baits are back there and you miss seeing a strike? Now that's important. You've got to have somebody facing out.
Have you noticed anything about what we're standing on?
It's actually a snap-down carpet.
If it's going to be a hardcore day, maybe you're going to put a bunch of mahi in there and they're slinging blood everywhere. You don't want this carpet down. It unsnaps, roll it up, stow it in the console, it's out of the way. But if you are taking the family out, not only is it comfortable to stand on, but it's a lot more anti-skid. So if you've got little people on board, I'm not talking about you, if you've got little people on board, it's a lot easier for them to walk around on this and it's more secure. The layout of the helmet's really good. You can call it a center console if you want. It's not really a side console because you do drive from the center position. So they've given you the feel of a center console boat, the function of a center console boat, and all you've really given up is the ability to walk down that side. For me, that's a good trade-off.
There's just a lot of reasons that I had never thought of to only use one side of your console to walk forward.
They've kept the seating at the helm simple. You can either stand or you can sit. It's got a cushion that'll move either way. And the thing that I know you like, the fact that the cooler's under there and you can open it without having to slide it back. But that's not where it ends. Let's step back here and I'll show you the couch.
Hey Dave, I took my wife for a cruise on a cruise ship recently. You know where I wanted my cabin?
Oh sure, in the aft
in the
section.
transom.
Yeah.
I don't care what size boat you're talking about. The most comfortable place to sit is at the back end. They did this seat right.
You're sitting on a nice sized fish box and it's really long. It goes from that side of the boat all the way to here. This is battery access under me. Your live well is right back here. But let's just say you're not gonna fish, you're gonna dive, or you're gonna snorkel. You've got a really neat cushion that swings out to the side and gives you really easy access from the swim ladder. Instead of having to climb over this big cushion, you walk right through it. This is one boat that addresses the whole family and really does it very well.
It does. Let me tell you, the Seafox 249 Avenger is one that you need to see if you're looking for a boat for your family, but you just can't give up that fishing.